There are things we carry that don't feel like weight. Well, not at first. They feel like perspective or awareness, like just the way we see the world. And because of that, we don't question them. We move with them, we make decisions from them, and we speak through them without ever really asking where they came from. Now, some of it's useful and some of it might be necessary, but some of it is old. Old reactions, old conclusions, old ways of interpreting what's happening before we've actually looked at it clearly. And the difficult part is those patterns don't announce themselves. They feel like truth, they feel like instinct, like this is just how things are. But every once in a while, something interrupts that pattern. A moment, a conversation, a quiet realization, and you notice it. Not the situation, but your response to it, the speed of it, the way it arrives fully formed before you've had a chance to choose it. And that's usually the signal. Not that something's wrong, that something is being carried. And once you see that, you can't unsee it. You start recognizing how much of your present is being shaped by something you decided a long time ago. Sometimes consciously, most of the time not. It could be a conclusion about people, or about yourself, or about how things tend to go. And once that conclusion settles in, it becomes efficient. It saves time. You don't have to think through it again. You just apply it again and again and again in different situations with different people, in different moments, but the response stays the same. And that's the weight. Not because it's heavy, because it is constant. And constant things are the hardest to notice because they blend in, they become the background, until something slows you down enough to see it clearly. And when you do, you're faced with a decision. Do I continue to carry this because it's familiar, or do I question it because it may no longer be true or serve me? And that's not always comfortable, because what you're carrying has probably helped you at some point. It served a purpose. It protected something. It made sense in a different version of your life, but that doesn't mean it still belongs here. See, not everything that helped you then is meant to stay with you now. And the moment you realize that, you start to create space, not by forcing anything, but by noticing, by pausing before the automatic response arrives, and by allowing yourself to see the situation as it is, instead of how it always has felt. And this is where things begin to shift. Not dramatically or all at once, but clearly. You begin to respond differently. And not because you're trying to be different, but because you're no longer carrying the same weight into the moment that you were. And when that weight changes, the response changes. The way you see people changes. The way you see yourself changes. The way you move forward changes. Because you're no longer repeating something old. You're actually meeting the moment as it is. And that's a different way of living. It's not reactive, it's not rehearsed, it is present. And it doesn't come from adding anything. It comes from setting something down. Something you didn't even realize you were holding until you did. Your destiny is waiting.